All right, here we go. This is Chaotic Crypto. It's where we defy tyranny. Um, yeah, so just recapping what we talked about yesterday, since I only had like one or two views, I'm pretty much just going to say the same thing uh, in a sense. But what we have going on right now is crypto is somewhat decoupling from the stock market right now. Stock markets are getting hammered while Bitcoin is going sideways. It's actually a very, very powerful sign that the two markets are starting to decouple. Not saying they were really ever, completely mirroring each other at all, but there's been a liquidity grab by all these interest rate hikes and all the fear in the markets, the war, and all of that. But in a sense, what I talked about yesterday is the fact that we're actually in the same time frame as we were back in 2018 in this time zone. Is 112, 115, 18 days. It's exactly the same as we are right now. Once we break this trend line, we break this thing up. I mean, that's a huge line of resistance that's been going on. So we break that up, and it's going to be looking pretty good. It might take a little longer. Maybe we get another little fake out down. Stock market's closed, I think, at its lowest yet again today. So I don't know if we're looking for a giant wick down and everything, debt bubble burst, whatnot. I don't see that happening as much. This is all very controlled. This is a controlled sell-off, and the federal government, the feds, don't want to let that escalate into a complete catastrophe if they can help it. But we have the RSI. This resistance has just been getting tested and tested and tested. I mean, once we break above this, I mean, look at what happened down here. I mean, there was a level of, there's a descending level of resistance, and then broke out. This would probably be the better example in 2014. I mean, it was just a very, very strong level of resistance. It's being smacked and smacked, and then what happens? Bam. Now, that's not to say that we couldn't do something similar and then break down again. I would say that's pretty unlikely, being that the RSI level on the weekly hasn't been this low ever. Something similar. Also, our VPVR support I was mentioning yesterday, we're starting to now create heavier support here than we were at the 10K level. In some graphs, some instances, I'm actually seeing that there's more where we're at now. We might actually catch up. But we're building an insane level of volume support this is basically where all the trading is going on, all the buying and the selling, and that creates a volume profile, and that's what it's sitting on right now. Now, I think what's probably going to likely happen is sometime this October, end of October, we're going to get a rally, and we'll go up. Maybe we can go to 35, 40K. I think it's possible. 30K, 28, and then maybe get rejected and come back down. But this will be used as support. So I think that's what's most likely to happen. Crypto Fear and Greed Index is at 20, still in extreme fear. I bet after today it's probably going to be back down to 20. It was at 24 yesterday. I was kind of curious. Yeah, the big thing was that I was hammering yesterday pretty hard. It's just the time frame that we're looking at. I mean, this was the bear market. This is the doldrums of the bear market. And that was 100, 120, 112, 119 days, right? Something like that. All right, we'll take it. See if it lets me drag it. Nope, nope. Won't let me do that. Dragged it too far. Maybe it'll let me. There we go. Yeah. Take it. Let's see. Just to kind of prove to everybody what we got going on here. Yeah. And this was dragged out a lot further than it should have been. But yeah, I mean, pretty much the same time period. I mean, it was 112 days, and it's actually stretched to about 140 right here. regardless, I mean, we're looking at a very similar situation. The 2018 bear market was dwindling around 3 and 4K, then it shot to 6, 8, and 14K and brought back down. Something similar likely will be happening. Let's look at the monthly chart really quick. The altcoins are getting hit pretty hard right now, which means Bitcoin dominance is becoming a little bit stronger. Yeah, I wanted to look at so the monthly RSI with Bitcoin has never been this low before. Let's hope that it doesn't go much further. But look at, that's another example right here. Is like we're in the same kind of time period as the last bear market. This is the 2018 bear market. This is the 2022 bear market. And we can, jump around a little bit longer. The time frames are all lining up. The bull market last year it ended around November, end of October, beginning of November. And that's about a month or so earlier than the previous bear market. So it makes sense for us to be ending about now as well. Just saying. But we'll see kind of where things go from there. Let's go and check. There's still a lot of trading activity right now. This thing is going to work for me. But basically, I just wanted to re-emphasize what I said yesterday and hopefully get a little bit more of a response on the crypto YouTube channels. Unfortunately, it's not getting my videos out. So if you could hit the like and subscribe if you're not, leave a comment, suggestions, anything you might have. I do work a full-time job and I have a lot going on, so I just kind of do this on the side, but I'm here to help and provide knowledge and perspective on the market. I mean, I've never seen this much fear. I've been here since 2017, end of 2017, and I was up and down with that whole thing. I've never seen this much fear in a market before, stocks included. So at some point this is going to end, and when it does, it's going to rip, and it might rip harder. Part of me, everyone's kind of neglecting the extended cycles theory, and like maybe I think this could have been a expanded flat correction, similar to what happened in the U.S. stock market between the dot-com bubble and the 2008 crisis. It was a similar kind of move. Stocks in 2008 or in 2001, it went up pretty hard, crashed down hard, and they rallied to 2008, hit a similar level, I think maybe even a little higher, and then they crashed even harder down in 2008. So, and after that, it ripped for years. So it's a good chance that we might rip on up to 100K in the next couple of years, and it might be quick. I mean, let's see, just a little experiment here. Look at Elliott wave pattern. Yeah, we'll do an Elliott wave. Just this kind of like what I think could probably happen if it'll let me do it. Here we go. If I had to guess what'll happen. Something like it goes retest that top, then back down, something like that. And that does put us in June 25, which a lot of people are saying may happen. Let's see. I think it'll be a little quicker than that. So let's. Hypothetical. I mean, so much of this depends on the elections and what happens there. Well, something like that, I think, is pretty likely. Maybe we won't go that far down, but you get the point. Like, this is over time period. Like, this is likely what's going to happen. We jump up, we break through this resistance that no one thought we would. That's what happened in the 14K down here. Break up, come back down, retest the levels again, and then go up, consolidate, and on up to the races. Yeah, I think that's the most likely plan of events, and something to prepare for. Great accumulation zones. I'm stacking, I'm holding strong. I got a lot of money up in Celsius and Voyager that's just been hell to deal with. Make sure you have your own wallets, your own custody. I wouldn't trust exchanges at all right now, even though Coinbase just partnered with Google. So you're probably safe on Coinbase. Crypto.com is probably good. Just after what happened to those other ones, it's it's just scary. So watch yourselves. Be careful. Research your own projects that you like, and hang in there. All right, that's it. Peace out.